Hey there guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my Paper Mario on the 1000 Euro Solo Run. Chapter 1, Castle and Dragon. Welcome to episode 4 of my Paper Mario on the 1000 Euro Solo Run. On the last episode we beat the blooper and just entered Petal Meadows, so let's see what happened to the story. As I just said. First I'll actually have a break with the voice acting. There's not as much until I get into town. What could that be? That's a dragon. And chances are you probably will actually. Oh yeah, foreshadowing what's to come. Not too much to go over, I guess. Basic enemy combat and whatnot. And Goombella, of course, is still KO'd, so there's not too much to worry about that. In regards to that, I mean. And of course, these enemies are no different than the ones I fought under Road Court, so yeah, I mean, not much to it, I suppose. Things will start picking up once we get to into town. Get a little bit of flower point back, so that's nice. And I can't reach that yet until I have a different partner, so oh well. Unfortunately, even though these guys are weak, I don't have a way to know what their HP is, since one Goombella's KO'd and 2 I can't use her Tal ability, so there is a badge that we'll get later on. I'm not sure what chapter that's in, but the badge I can get later on that'll tell me what their HP is, so I won't need Goombella's Tal ability. But again, I don't know when that is. Oh, and here's a little secret for you guys, if you didn't know it. Hit this little, what they call a candy pop 10 times, and you get a horsetail. You can use it for cooking recipes or whatnot, which we'll do later. Yeah, I know she means she means in the overworld, not in the battle. But even I'm not going to be using it because I actually know where I'm going. So, see, so this one had a close call badge. Oh yeah, one other thing. Occasionally, when they do have items, there's a chance that they'll drop whatever item whatever badge they had when they're defeated. It's a very small chance, but it is possible. And as weak as they are, these guys actually made for some good Superguarding practice. Because, as I probably mentioned maybe the first episode or second episode, I was not used to Superguarding at all, so I was learning how to do it as I played through, like you do anything, I suppose. But I was just getting used to Superguarding, so this was good practice for me. For the start of this playthrough, I pretty much didn't. I don't think I needed to Superguard most of any of the enemies, so now I finally get a level up. I think the first thing I actually am going for is going to be, I want to say HP, actually. No, okay, going straight for badge points first. Not a bad idea. I think I usually try to even it out, so I think I start with badge points when I get that to 15, then I go back and forth between HP and FP, and then, you know, so on it, rinse and repeat, I guess. Before I go and hit that switch, though, okay, there's nothing back there. Some of these hills have star pieces hit on here, which will be used, as you've seen, I already picked one up. It'll be used later on to buy badges from the shopkeep under Roadport, although I haven't met him yet. So, but that'll show up later on in the playthrough. So, make a note of that when we get there. Which, considering I'm already in Petal Meadows, won't be going back to Roadport for a while, so that probably won't be until the end of this chapter, or even after that, I don't know. And since I'm trying to collect everything, you're going to see me searching through bushes and trees and doing all that stuff, so yeah. And I believe there's always going to be a mystery there. I don't know if it reappears when you leave the area and come back, but there's always a mystery in that thing. Okay, all these are always the same item in the preset spot, so I don't know. Okay, how do I do the voice about Koopa? That's really interesting. Welcome, travelers. Where are you, you ask? Why, this is Petalburg. Sorry, but it's been a long time since we've had visitors here. We're kind of remote. You pity once that dragon hooktail was spotted flying around this area? Well, it didn't help tourism, put it that way. People just stopped visiting. If only you knew. Crucial stars, you say? Nope, can't say that I have. Sorry about that. You might want to speak with the mayor, though. He's old. Really, really old. As such, he knows all kinds of stuff we don't. Koopas of his age are, really smart. Anyway, the mayor lives in that pink house up ahead. You should go check it out. You should really say that. Hey, you know, each their own. Yeah, don't judge, Cabela. Oh, hello. Is this the first time visiting one of our rental shops? Then let me give you the explanation of shop points I give all first-time customers. Customers earn 1 shop point for each item they buy. As you build up your points, you'll earn various prizes, including rare items. The prizes are explained inside each individual store. And that's it. Need to hear it again? Excellent. You're now free to shop, sell, or store items as you please. Come in, come in. Welcome. Welcome to Nifty's shop. What can I do for you today? You can store 32 more items if you like. What do you say? Then allow me to store that for you. Anything else was way too fast. Okay, I'm not reading that then. Then allow me to store that for you. So, come in, okay? Yeah, if I'm speaking through text like that, I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna try to read it. Because obviously, if it's going that fast, even I can't keep up with it. I'm not sure I saved. Why I saved to go back out, but. I don't know. Anyway, that's everything here, and that guy's gonna be from later on. Not until more than half through the storyline, but still. And here's one of the exploits. You can take these turtles back to town and get some extra money. Another old man, jeez. What's that? Someone there? Who is it? What do you want from me? I know, they're thieves! Here to rob and defense its own Koopa! Despicable! Go on, do what you will, but as you can plainly see, there's nothing to steal here. Well, I guess I have a little money. Take it, you fiends, and my antique shelf, too! Just leave the photos of me and the missus. Can't do without those memories. What? Not these, you say? Well, what's your story, then? Oh, wait, you folks looking for crystal stars? Well, why didn't you pipe up before you did? We're just wasting time here.
the crystal stars you say you're hunting? Wait, what did I hear about those dang things again? Aha, got it! Hooktail! Hooktail's got what you're looking for. It's this enormous ornery dragon. Eats focuses, eh? Yeah, Hooktail, right? Well, this Hooktail's brutal flyby snagging to follow us on pins and needles. So, are you reckless fools? I mean, are you gallant heroes off to rough it up? This does sound promising. If you can rid us of Hooktail, we'll shower you with gratitude and rewards. What? What's that I hear? You'll accept no reward? What an unselfish man. You're noble indeed. Yep, a good egg. Now, what did you say your name was again? Murphy? That's a fine name. Yes, a fine name indeed. Well now, Murphy. I appreciate that, Murphy. You are nice eyebrows. Now listen up. If you're intent on going to this castle, find a secret pipe near this village. I don't know where it's at, but I know you need stone keys to use that pipe. The keys are somewhere in Shhwonk Fortress, just past the village. Get them first. Well then, Murphy, keep going and take care of that hooked-down monster.
Yeah, so the mayor is a little senile, but yeah, anyway. I have to think of a voice for the other Koopa that shows up, because it's coming up in about a couple seconds. Yep. Okay. This tutorial keeps showing up unless you check once. I think it'll show up again there. An old stronghold called Shhwonk Fortress lies ahead. A stone creature lives there. At least, might live there. The gate is to keep it out. My job is guarding the gate. But if the mayor says it's okay, I'll let you pass. Careful out there, though.
Excuse me? I beg your pardon. Wait a moment, please! Pardon me for yelling like that. I was panicking. How to begin? My name's Koops. I heard you were traveling to Phil's castle. So, anyway, I have a favor to ask. Well, oh, just forget it. Never mind. Ignore me. Goodbye.
It's called being shy, you know. In case you haven't noticed, seen that before. Obviously, she hasn't. I guess there's not that many. Well, you think it wouldn't be that weird considering you have shy guys. So, whatever. Again, these enemies are somewhat basic. I mean, these ones have 4 HP, so they're a little bit more difficult, but as you can see, once you knock them over on their back and keep jumping them, they won't get back up, so... And they're definitely more difficult than the Goombas, that's for sure, but they're still kind of easy. Well, yes, I'm checking every nook and cranny. even though I play this game, there are obviously some parts that I don't exactly remember. And also, aside from star pieces, there are also items hidden in bushes or trees and whatnot. Like early on, you saw you can get a mushroom for a tree or something like that. So you never know what you'll find. Obviously, you probably won't find every single item, but still. While the enemies are a little bit similar to Feet, the problem is since they don't do any damage while Goomba is guarding, it makes it much harder to get her KO'd. So I think that becomes less of an issue when I get to Shhwonk Fortress. I think it's Shhwonk. That's one of the names that's a little hard to pronounce. So I think I missed the jump there for some reason. I don't know. So it's won't really pick up battle-wise until Shhwonk Fortress, which I believe is only maybe a couple steps away from there, where we are now. So yeah, actually, it's right ahead. Yep, so we found the first doorway here. But I think I was trying to hit the one that was jumping anyway. So I believe these guys can't actually be hurt with my hammer. I'm going to find out in a second, because it does 2 points of damage, so I don't know if I can hurt it or not. So let's find out. Nope, not enough damage. And they still don't do enough damage to hurt Bella, so I guess that's why I decided to put Mario in front. That's that way I could try and Superguard them. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever. I think that in normal circumstances, well, I think for these guys you actually can use the hammer, but I'm just conserving flower points since I only have 5, so. And since they don't do any damage, because I'm guarding, I don't actually have to use the guard command for defense boost. And at least the audience throws me a mushroom, which I can use at some point, I guess. Okay, so that's 1 down. Yeah, the good thing about this is they don't do any damage. It gives me a good opportunity to practice Superguard against them. So that's kind of what I use this for. Also, it's the easiest way to save flower points, and without the flower points, I can't actually damage it normally. So, and there we go. Because normally you'd either have to use your Power Smash to do maybe, I don't know, 2 points of damage against them, or the Power Block that just picked up, which would actually be best to save for the next part. Of course, I'm not using it anyway, but you know, if you were doing a normal playthrough, then you'd save it for that. Okay, now there's an opportunity to start damaging the goal, I believe. Oh, hey, I just didn't realize, but Luigi's in the audience. What do you know? So he did. Apparently, he followed us all the way here. Yeah, I know it's a random occurrence. It's just, at this point, it just seems like he's followed us to Roadport, which kind of makes you wonder, you know, what the hell is he doing here? But as far as he goes in the audience, though, if Luigi shows up, there's a chance that he can throw toss you a rare item. I believe all the items that they toss you can actually buy in stores or later on in the casino, but either way, it's a rare occurrence, so it's even rare, not only rare for them to show up, but it's even rarer for them to actually throw you an item. So let's just see what happens. Mostly nothing will happen, but at least we got Bella's health down a little bit, so the Koopas do, I guess, do 2 points of damage then. And the health part just negated that. Half of that. Let's see. Okay, so we actually got some flying enemies for once, so... Well, it actually doesn't matter, because I'm probably just gonna jump on and attack it anyway. Yeah. I'm not really at the point where I'm just gonna, you know, pause the action, so to speak, and let the enemy stick her down to 0 HP yet. There's an easier way to do that later on. Let's see what I'm going to do this time. Oh. So as you've seen probably several times by now, occasionally Shy Guys will run out of the audience and have some random stage hazard happen. Depending on what side they go through, usually they go on the right side where the enemies are, then something's going to hit you. If you go on the left side where you are, then something hit the enemies. Usually. Other times when if they go in the middle, then it's usually to bring the fog in or something. Which makes, you know, your moves less likely to hit or be hit. Now this is where things get a little interesting. As you'll probably see when I start testing out, these enemies can't actually be hit with... the only way you can actually damage them is with the POW block at this point. Because you don't have piercing blow, and even with hammer... Even with power smash, what's the name of it? You still won't do any damage. So without, if you don't have the power block, the only way to actually defeat these guys is by superguarding against them. So as you can imagine, that's going to take a while because you know you need first time superguarding against these guys. And one other problem I think I ran into during this was having the pretty lucky badge makes them occasionally miss. Or maybe that's later on, I don't really know. Let's see in a sec. But so that's the problem if you're trying to defeat enemies with just super guard and you have a pretty lucky badge, which means they keep missing, like if that's the only way you can damage them. But that's not, obviously that's not a problem here. So unless you're thinking of a later instance then. So yeah, under normal circumstances you would have had to use a POW block. So fortunately, you can still damage with a Superguard. Just obviously takes practice. But if you're able to take no damage, then that's the perfect time to practice it, I guess. Now this is the main issue. Sometimes get random items like this, I think it's called a Sleepy Sheep, where this one will, well, as the name suggests, would put you to sleep. I'm not really sure why I didn't just go for Goomba first, but I guess I figured since Goomba in the front, it wouldn't really matter. I think it was some sort of joke I wanted to put in here. I don't think I put it in until later. Yeah, I just can't give me the audio for it. I don't know. I have the video audio that I'm listening to lower than the audio from my clip cam, so I can actually, you know, get a clear commentary track after I finish recording. So if there was a joke about sleeping in there, then I missed it. But, yeah. Occasionally see me put random, no, not so random voice clip, sound clips in from other sources, like you saw the last episode I did the whole "It's dangerous to go alone, take this thing from Legend of Zelda," because it seemed like that was represented there. I actually just realized that Goombella is almost KO'd. But anyway, I'll occasionally put those kinds of references or jokes in there if I find something that I think it's funny related to the situation. So, you know, look out for that. or if there was one, again, I don't know if there was one earlier about the sleeping one, but I know I'm definitely making that kind of a joke later on. Oh wait, I think that was, I think there are enemies that put you to sleep later on, that's where I made the joke. I don't know. So free to let me know in the comment section if there was a joke there and I missed it. So, kind of just going back and forth here, because the Koopas get up every turn, so if you knock one down, they're both down each turn, you won't take any damage. Which is, I hadn't really got much of a chance to Superguard against these guys. That was a good way for things to work out, I suppose. Yeah, quite a bit of experience from that. Well, considering where my level is now, that's a decent amount of experience. And I think I completely forgot about the getting coupon. Alright, I'm going to end the episode here, so I'll catch you guys in the next episode. We continue the Paper Mario and the 1000 Year Door Solar Run. See you guys.